It's the summer in the 2010s and you're on a family road trip. Your parents decide to make a pit stop at a grocery store to pick up some snacks, and you're delighted to see what kind of goodies they have to offer. Feeling particularly thirsty, you decide to check out the beverages first, and one in particular catches your eye. A beautiful glass bottle filled with bright red liquid. It looked refreshing. It looked like it had way too much sugar. It looked radioactive. It was perfect. And of course, I'm talking about Snapple Apple, Snapple's original drink in their iconic glass bottle. Rest in peace. Is that all? Yeah? Thank you. Being a child and instantly imprinting on anything I looked at for too long, like Bumblebee, I instantly knew I needed this drink. I convinced my mom to buy us a 6-pack, and once we hit the road again, it was time for the moment of truth. Would this be good, or would it taste like Kool-Aid powder mixed with green apple scented dish soap? I can still say with 100% certainty that this juice tasted divine. Hands down, probably one of the best apple juices I've ever had. It had this rich apple flavor with a hint of pear that blended with the apple and intensified the wonderful flavor. I was instantly hooked, and between myself and my mother, the rest of the bottles didn't last very long. I've been chasing that high ever since. And no, this is not another beefaroni situation where I could just go to the store and get a bottle if I wanted to, but I choose not to for health and sanity reasons. I have spent my entire life searching every Walmart, grocery store, and gas station for Snapple Apple, and I have yet to find it. I have been looking and waiting and praying, and I still have seen no sign of that yummy glass bottle with the snappy lid and the fun facts written on the inside. I haven't even seen any of the less cool plastic versions. Now, don't get me wrong, there is still Snapple in Canada. I've seen peach tea, strawberry kiwi, lemon tea, mango green tea, just no Snapple Apple, ever. I am convinced that Snapple Apple has completely disappeared off the face of the earth. So I decided to do some research. My search for Snapple Apple began with the very bottles I remember drinking from. Now, I have a really good memory for the most useless and random information, which is why I specifically remember drinking out of glass Snapple bottles that had a promotion for Major League Baseball along the upper rim of the label in a dark blue band. No, I'm not kidding. With that information, I was able to find a collaboration announcement between MLB and Snapple Apple dated in 2018, which makes sense for the time frame in which I would have gotten my hands on a bottle. This means I drank some juice 8 years ago and I still have not stopped thinking about it. Sad. This also means that I am not lying, which is an odd thing to say, but also absolutely necessary because I could not find a single picture of the exact bottles I was describing except for this 6-pack. See the dark blue band, the flavor, the glass bottle. Also in the corners, you can very faintly see the dark blue band on the bottle themselves that I had mentioned. The only reason that I brought this up is because I'm proud of my super specific memory that actually came in handy this time. From there, my furious Googling led me to Snapple's official product locator, which, for the record, I have never seen a company have a official product locator. It's kind of weird. I quickly clicked on the Find This Flav button and was shocked when I was met with a page claiming no locations could be found. No Snapple Apple anywhere? That can't be right. This seemed extremely suspicious to me. A mysterious hyperlink to help consumers find their favorite flavor of Snapple, yet it can't locate the original Snapple flavor? Well, my research so far hasn't been very fruitful. I managed to find a website that archived every old Snapple commercial that was aired. This is fantastic news because I love old commercials. I genuinely used to memorize and recite them as a kid. Second, this is a great opportunity for us to learn more about Snapple as a product and a company. And who knows, there might even be some clues. The first commercial I decided to watch is called Shower. And as you will see, several alarming things came to my attention at once. of all, Snapples are alive and sentient, which honestly doesn't surprise me much after the whole Jellycat fiasco. Second, there are still creeps in the Snapple world, which sucks. Not even fruity beverages can escape perverts. Third, I guess the label on Snapples are their clothing because the ones in the shower noticeably don't have one. So now we know that Snapples exist inside a society. But what I want to show you with these next commercials is that this society is not as sweet as you would think. I apologize, I should have put a trigger warning because we just saw a Snapple woman get decapitated by a bloodthirsty robot. So now not only are there creeps in Snappleville, but also killer robots that essentially snap their victim's neck in order to drink their juice. We can clearly see how brutal this is in the reaction of the other Snapples. Man, this is dark. This commercial, titled Fly Hard, shows a mad scientist deploying a laser which turns the entire Snapple House of Congress into chicks. Which is pretty political, but hey, if the representatives in Snappleville are like any we have today, honestly, I can't blame them. Anyway, luckily Super Sour Lemonade is here to save the one Snapple woman that the mad scientist kidnapped, and I guess leave everyone else to be chicks because that is all he does. Now, I don't know if that's a plot hole or if the politics really are that bad. This ad is called UFO for obvious reasons. Another disturbing commercial, as this one shows a Snapple being abducted by Snapple aliens who are either going to dissect him or probe him with this electric rod. Honestly, I don't know which is worse. What these ads have shown me is that being a Snapple is extremely perilous. There is danger lurking at every turn. And no, I do not mean those shower peepers. It suddenly occurred to me why I couldn't find Snapple Apple anywhere. And it's not because they don't distribute to Canada anymore. It's because they're all dead. Between murderous robots, mad scientists, and literal aliens, Snappleville is dangerous. No one is safe. And I can't believe the true darkness of this world has been hiding in plain sight in these seemingly innocent commercials. It makes me sick. This is why Snapple has an official product locator. They're asking our help to locate all these missing bottles because who knows what kind of horrific thing could have happened to them. And unfortunately, as you may have guessed, it does get worse. Now, you might be thinking, wait, sentient bottles? That makes no sense. And I don't blame you. I thought that too. Until I found an old Snapple commercial that explains exactly how that came to be.
Whoa! In the next life, you'll come back as what you desire most.
Whatever. Hello, nurse.
Look out! Most. Desire most.
Oh, great. Came back as a pro football player. Was it Snapple? Uh-oh. I'm an iced tea. That stuff is in here.
I apologize for the poor quality of all these ads, but honestly, I'm not risking one of those online video 4K enhancers. I already risked my PC too much when I decided I wanted to play Tomodachi Life. This commercial shows a person who, right before their untimely death, is warned that they will reincarnate as whatever they desire the most. This person is then horrified to discover that they've been reincarnated as a bottle of iced tea. A person being reincarnated as a sentient bottle of Snapple. Holy shit. This is why there are sentient bottles of Snapple. They're real people who have been cursed to live out their next life as beverages. A life where they have to fend off mad scientists, evil robots, and aliens. And at any moment, a person can just pick them up and decide to drink what I can only assume is their life essence. And from the way I described Snapple earlier in this video, the same is gonna happen to me. Well, there's nothing I can do about it, so I might as well enjoy my time here before I turn into a delicious, juicy drink. And what better way than to attempt to make the most appley apple juice possible with the ingredients I have in my house. While I go set up, why don't we see if recent Snapple ads have gotten any better by checking out the most recent one.
I know.
There it
Just
is.
keep breathing, honey.
Give me one big push. Come on.
Looks good, babe. Looks good.
Wow! He's beautiful.
Mom. Dad. Nurse.
Bees are born fully grown.
How was it? Terrible? I thought so. Anyways, I have our ingredients here. We are going to start with some regular apple juice. Then I have, of course, the source, apple. And then I have some apple jelly. So this will be interesting. I need a knife. I need the perfect slice that's actually gonna fit in a cup. Ah! Just kidding. That's a good apple. I am covered in apple juice right now. Anyways. Beautiful. So this is how we're looking so far, and I'm just gonna go ahead and add some apple jelly. I think that is more than enough. Now let's mix it up with my professional mixing stick. Oh, lovely. This is what we're looking at. As you can see, it's mixed very nicely. Moment of truth of our lovely cocktail. Tastes like apples. No, in all honesty, it just tastes like Oasis apple juice. Honestly, I guess the apple slices haven't like fermented long enough for it to contribute any. I haven't gotten any of the jelly through the straw yet. I'm kind of nervous for when I do. Okay, I'll try. Yeah, the flavors aren't like mixing together. It just kind of tastes like I threw a bunch of random things in a glass, and that is what I did. So, excuse me, I'm going to finish this and the apples. It's not Snapple, but it is something. All right, thank you. Bye. Subscribe if you like me and my face and me and apples. Okay, bye. Oh my god, I'm still recording.